Hello, this is the Tradesight U.S. Stocks and Futures Market Preview for Tuesday. Oops, ignore that. September 13th, 2016. Hope you had a good trading Monday. We certainly did. Both Forex, futures, well, Forex a little bit. Wasn't that exciting, but futures and stocks both worked really well for us on the morning session on Monday. And the markets gapped down a little bit and then recovered a lot of Friday's action, at least back to where we started Friday. We'll look at that in a minute. But here's the ES front month futures contract. This is the daily chart of the broad market. So you can see the 13 sell signal from last week. And then we rolled over and dropped on Friday and came down near the red static trend line. We're about halfway, I'd say, from the 13 sell signal to that lower target. Keep in mind that, like I said, this is not options expiration weekend, this last one. The next one is. So there's still a lot of protection bought on the market right now. So there wasn't really a lot of risk that we were going to completely fall apart here. But, it could still happen, this next weekend. I'd say is a little more dangerous if something is going to change. Let's look at all the major stuff. We usually look at crude oil down 30 cents to $46 exactly. That's pretty much right where it's been on average for the last 4 or 5 months. Here's the gold contract down $3.10. So the S&P gains back $31.23. NASDAQ side gains back 83. That's almost the whole loss from Friday. It's like it didn't even happen. Stocks up 15. Biotech's up 90. That actually puts it back above Friday's action. Wait, let me see. Does that put us... Okay, so one more update, and we're going to get a 13 sell signal on the biotechs. The Vix dropped $2.34. So the Vix has been so boring down in that low number. We talked about how bad it is when the Vix is under 12 and you're just waiting for that market correction. You get one day down, Vix spikes over 20 and comes right back like nothing happens. Trend gets an incredibly low reading of 0.4. Now let's count back the dots, because remember, it's the 10-day moving average. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so, except for the one number on Monday or on Friday, which was high at 1.75, most of these numbers are pretty low. I mean, there's 4 of them above 1. Those need to drop off, and we need to get some more low readings to get the 10-day moving average under 0.85. And remember, that's the magic. 10-day moving average under 0.85 is the sell signal on the market on the trend. Volume on the NASDAQ, 1.8 billion shares. Advanced decline ratio on the NASDAQ, plus 1285. Advanced decline ratio on the New York, plus 1316. Google gains $10.34, making back most of what it lost the other day. Apple up 2.31. Amazon gained 11.35, and Amazon always so strong. But look at how it bounces. It gets the 13 sell signal, comes right down to the nearby red static trend line, and then bounces right off of that. That's pretty amazing. Netflix back up $2.55. So we had a good day overall. Let's take a look at the intraday action here. So, what you see is, remember, Friday we gapped down and we kept going. And then on the 5-minute chart, the ES actually had a 13 buy signal on Friday right at the close. So then we gapped down a little bit here and filled the gap. And then we just start making our way back up and then accelerate a little bit over lunch. Volume was better in the morning than it was in the second half of the day. Almost got a 13 sell signal here for the close. But it puts us right back where we started on Friday, even though, so not from Thursday's close, we gapped down Friday. Puts us back where we started on Friday. NASDAQ side pretty much the same, right where we started on Friday. It's like it never happened. Does that mean it's all gone? We're going to go back to being boring? I don't know. Certainly I like what we got out of it, especially today. And the futures were great. The opening range plays were great. So I'd rather see this than what we've been seeing for the last few weeks. What do we have to look forward to on Tuesday? Not much. We've got the Treasury budget number in the afternoon only, and no data here in the U.S. in the morning. There's a lot of data due this week. It's all Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And don't forget, we've still got options triple expiration, options unravel on Wednesday or Thursday, expiration on Friday. So there's a lot to come this week, especially with volume looking better. Charts as usual brought to you by eSignal 12. If you've not yet taken a trial of our services, now is a great time to do it. Have a great trading Tuesday.